Ethiopia and the United States share a long-standing and important partnership based on mutual interests in promoting peace, stability, and economic development. This embassy in Addis Ababa has launched a captivating photographic exhibition entitled A Visual Journey of 120 Years of Bilateral Relations, commemorating the 120th anniversary of diplomatic ties between Ethiopia and the United States. At the ceremony, the U.S. acting deputy ambassador to Ethiopia, Naomi Fellows, told AMN English about Addis Ababa. She says Addis Ababa is a real capital city with history.
Addis Ababa is definitely a capital city, a large African capital city. And so you definitely get that impression. But you also get a sense of history. This is not, in Africa, there's a few countries that have created new capitals. You do get the sense that Addis has been here for a long time. That this is a real capital city that has some history. And so that's really neat and exciting. I studied history in university. And so, historical things like the photo exhibit, like Lucy, are always interesting to me. And so I think that that's one of the neatest things. A wonderful, thoughtful, kind people. And it's been a very nice welcome here to Ethiopia. This is a government policy that the government is carrying out. Certainly the ambassador met with the mayor to talk through it, to try and understand what the plans were and what was going on. But it's, this is a government project. Urban planning is a challenge everywhere in the world. It's hard, but communication and transparency are key to any process of change.
The rich history and enduring bond shared between Ethiopia and the United States has also multifaceted relations through people-to-people ties.
I'd say one of the key things about the U.S.-Ethiopia bilateral relationship that's so important is the people-to-people aspect to it. The fact that we have such a large diaspora, Ethiopian diaspora in the United States, means that there's a real personal connection. But also the fact that the cooperation relationships in terms of education, in terms of agriculture, have been going on for so many years. It means that there's a lot that the governments, neither one of our governments, have anything to do with. The Point 4 program started in the 50s has meant that Ethiopian and U.S. universities have had these relationships that continue to go on, independent of what's going on with the government. And so then also we have these people-to-people relationships. There's cultural ones. I mean, the biggest example of the depth of the person-to-person bilateral relationship between our two countries is Ethio-Jazz. That just shows that this deep kind of interchange that constantly happens that has nothing to do with governments, has nothing to do with politics, but has to do with the fact that our communities are ones that have worked together for years. We will continue to work together for years.
It is stated that the depths and breadth of the diplomatic and people-to-people ties flourished between the two countries over a century should be further amplified through such exhibitions.